Hello my friends and welcome to Battletech Community News. Normally about once a month I would do a news update about the channel, but I thought I would really expand it now and just make that a small portion of what I do each month, and instead do sort of roughly once a month community news. So I've been collecting information, and so I have a lot of community updates, just mostly about mods surrounding Battletech, but also a few other bits and pieces. Much of this is exclusive. I've spoken to various mod authors directly to get where they're headed and what features they're going to be adding and all that kind of stuff. So, without further ado, let us begin with Battletech Extended. So, Harry, who makes Battletech Extended, unfortunately his computer died. Well, the computer itself is fine, more or less. The graphics card died. Now, before everyone rushes off to get him a new graphics card, don't worry. I have sent him my old graphics card, so that is sorted. And it should arrive in the UK sometime after Easter once it squeezes through the post. So Battletech Extended has just recently added a load of new vehicles and various mechs and stuff, which you probably have seen in other mods such as Rogue Tech. But they are also looking to add new hireable pilots, integrated nav computer mod, which I believe is featured in XLRP and Rogue Tech. Some balance changes to make certain weapon systems more viable. I believe the general concept, Harry was telling me that they're looking to up the stability damage of autocannons, lower the stability damage of LRMs, and try and give autocannons a purpose as stab-busting vehicles. Whereas LRMs are obviously just pure DPS, and then you know, medium lasers have got flexible damage. So that's what they're looking to do. They're also looking to add mech quirks. So there will be things like, I've got my list here, nothing's final, but taking away sensor range, and on the Ost mechs, I'm not quite sure what that means. They're going to have sensor range, Dragon's got extra stability, Javelin is unstable, Highlander has reinforced legs, taking less DFA damage, etc. Those are some examples. So, very cool, very interesting, but it is going to take a little while for Battletech Extended 2035 to get back on its feet because of the aforementioned graphics card explosion. But worry not, the graphics card is in the post, so that's your Patreon dollars at work. Next is XLRP. So if you've been following my XLRP campaign, you will notice that Extreme 2K is in the comments of every single video, making notes and listening to your feedback on XLRP and my feedback. So you can really have a direct hand in the development of this mod. He is currently working on his version 1.4 of XLRP. His primary goal is to make the installation easier, to have a better control over the various submods that make up the main mod, so he can give you a more refined and more balanced experience. So that's a big thing, and it's probably going to take several weeks, so look forward to that. He also is looking at adjusting the balance of autocannons to give them more stab damage. I don't think he'll be doing anything with LRMs. I already think that the balance in XLRP is actually pretty good, but I will always agree that autocannons could do with a little something, and it seems to me like adding more stab damage to them is actually quite a good solution, because their DPS is pretty poor, and it just kind of fits the theme with them. So that's what you can look forward to in XLRP. He's also looking at removing all the superfluous error messages and stuff, and to just get more polish into the game. That's his main goal. Obviously he's already got mech engineer, nav computer, custom ammunition types and all that kind of stuff in there, nearly 100 extra mechs, etc. So it's become a really well developed mod, considering I think it's mostly just him working on it, so that's pretty impressive. So be sure to support him, and if you want an active hand in the continued development and balance of XLRP, then drop into the comments of the campaign, because he is in there, he is in every video, So you can certainly have your say, and he's very responsive to constructive criticism and balance and all that. So he understands that your primary concern is installing it. So he's working on that right now. All right, Rogue Tech news. Let me just pull up my Rogue Tech information here. I keep losing what LA said. Okay, so Rogue Tech is currently in a state where they want to polish and improve what they have. I mean, that's been ongoing for a very long time. Gameplay elements are in, so I presume that means that there won't be any more elements for now. Sim game strategic layer is a lot of space left to change things, to do things, but that is acknowledged to be more difficult to really do anything with. But I guess this is the primary focus for Rogue Tech now, is to improve the sim game. Future goal is to tidy up all submods and make existing mechs into thematic submods. So what that means is all the clan mechs, I believe the clan mechs are already bundled. They'll be bundled into an installation option. Dark Age mechs will be bundled into an installation option, and so on and so forth. So basically you can pick and choose what you want to have or not have to kind of customize your timeline and so on. So they're trying to make it much more customizable and to not just have everything, as it were. So that's the current goal for Rogue Tech. So just referring back to all the mods while we're here on the Rogue Tech section, custom ammo categories is a mod that you may not be directly aware of, but it's the one that allows all different kinds of custom ammunition effects and all that kind of stuff. K-Mission, who is the creator of that, has just recently added area of effect to it, which means that you can now have area of effect weapons. Rogue Tech has already implemented some of them. I believe that the other mods may be looking into it as well, so that's pretty cool and pretty interesting. So I'm going to certainly look forward to more of that. There are some bugs which I am aware of, which I believe is that if there are like fires or mines on particular maps, if you then go back to that map in the same play session, the mines and the fire will still be there. So you kind of need to occasionally exit out of the game and then load the game back up again to try and prevent that. Otherwise you end up with ravaged maps. I'm not sure whether that bug has been fixed or not. My news on that is a few days old, but nevertheless, very exciting stuff. So certainly look forward to area of effect weapons, perhaps in all 3 mod packs in the near future. And certainly interesting for weapons that are meant to be area of effect, like LBX autocannons and all that kind of thing. So that's pretty much it for the Rogue Tech news. Let us move on. Okay, so channel news. So if you were just interested in the mod news, community news, you can switch off now. I have updated the XLRP campaign with tons of content ready to go out all the way up until the 3rd of May. It is currently the 21st so of April. So we have tons and tons of content in there ready to go out. So I hope you look forward to all of that. I'm really enjoying XLRP, I must admit. So I'm just blitzing through playing it right now. And that will remain the current campaign for the foreseeable future. But, moving swiftly on. So, one of my supporters, Von Skyme, dropped me $10 and asked if I could do Machinus. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that made-up word. Machinus? Who knows? But anyway, it's a Warhammer 40k turn-based game, XCOM style, Battletech style, so very much in the same style as Battletech. The only thing is that I recently bought Wargroove and it turned out to be a bit of a non-starter. It wasn't fun, and people realized it wasn't very fun, and they just switched off. But if you want me to play this, then I am more than happy to. So Little bit of a shill here, but if you want to throw some Patreon support towards this and just mark it for this, then I will do it. Absolutely, why not? We'll run it at the same time as XLRP. It can go out every single day until we're done with the campaign. But I just don't want to get caught into, like with Wargroove. And I hear this game is way better than Wargroove, but I just don't want to get caught in making videos that 20 people look at and no one is interested in, because that's kind of a little bit sad. So obviously if it's a really fun game, I'll just play it anyway, but I want to make sure that you guys actually get the content that you want. So have a think about it, and if you think that's a great idea, then please do support me, and we will get that done, and I will get that out there. And that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. If you find this good and interesting and helpful, whatever, just drop me a comment about it, and I will do future videos just like this, where I will go and speak to all the mod authors and teams and stuff and find out what they're up to and what they're doing and what their future plans are, and you can just have an easy to digest update on what is going on around you. And that is it for now. I hope you look forward to all the extra content, and I will see you guys next time.